are you guys doing? Oh my god, it's been a month. Yeah, 1 month exactly since I posted, and I know. You don't have to tell me again. I know. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, whatever country it is here. Seeing this video from, I am just really appreciative of you guys. My name is Mobala, but everyone calls me Mimi. You can call me Mimi as well. I am the face behind the channel, and your girl has been MIA, missing in action. It's been a lot, and I am making this video just to explain myself, why I've been gone, what I've been up to, and what I have in store for you guys as well. Trust me, it is worth it. If this is your first time seeing my face coming across this channel, you are very much welcome. Come in, take a seat. My name is Mimi, like I said, and I am a YouTuber based in the United Kingdom, Manchester to be precise, and I talk about my life here in the UK, especially how I relocated from Nigeria to the UK, how I'm surviving, how I'm moving here, how I'm living here, one day at a time. I talk about my faith life, I talk about family, and just everything in between. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Please do not forget to comment, like, share. You are welcome. And to the returning subscribers, the OGs, you already know that style. I'm dabbing for you guys. You guys are the real G. Thank you so much. Now let's get right into the video. Last video I posted was, I think, 4 weeks or 5 weeks ago, and I decided to, after editing and posting that video, I decided to take a well-deserved break. It was the peak of summer, and I made up my mind, that decision to just take a break, take a vacation. So we traveled. We went to Montenegro because it is a visa-free country, and you can go with your BRP. It's very close to the UK as well. I did not vlog at all. I didn't take any pictures personally. My husband took pictures, which I will look for and try to attach to the video, or I might not, because to me personally, everything is not content. I just wanted to go there with my kids, relax, enjoy myself, and just enjoy properly the way I should. I didn't want to be bothered about picking up my phone, trying to record, checking if the videos are okay, checking if everything is on fleek. I didn't want to just go through that stress, and it's because lately I've been feeling overwhelmed. I'm in a much better space now. Definitely the break helped me. Speaking to 1 or 2 persons also helped me, but I was in this state of being overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with everything. I felt like I was taking on so much, and I just realized I have to take things one day at a time. First, I went through the scriptures, try to get the help I need, obviously from the Bible, speak to the Holy Spirit, ask for help from people who I can rely on, people I can speak to. Thank God for my family, thank God for close friends around me, and I feel so much better. I feel so much relaxed. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Hallelujah. So after the vacation, we came back, and I had to change jobs, because part of the things that was bothering me was the stress from work as well. And when I'm talking about stress, it has nothing to do with the hours or whatever it is, but it was mostly about the kind of response and reaction I was getting from my service users. It wasn't really encouraging. I had to leave that space, because I am at a point in my life right now where if it's not growing me, if it's not adding to my life, regardless of whatever financial benefit comes with it, I always come first. I always put myself first, and it doesn't make me a bad person. I decided to walk away from that situation. And apart from that, where I currently, not now, but where I used to work before, there was no career progression in terms of, nobody's looking out to see if you are growing in it or so. And I genuinely love this job as a profession, a career, and I want to take it serious. So whatever company it is I'm working with, I want to make sure they understand that and they're doing everything they can from their part to make sure I'm achieving my goal, because it's a win-win situation. If you're growing me, I have more knowledge and I can give back to you much more better. So I changed jobs. Where I'm currently working is the far more better place. I work in a care home as a care assistant. I do not want to talk about my job now. I'll probably do a separate video for it, but it is what it is. And afterwards, something happened in the house that really took me away from my phone, and I'm going to talk about it because talking about it helps me. It was a big scare. I have a son who is 3 now, but as when it happened, it was 2 years and a few months. We were in the house. I was upstairs trying to arrange some clothes that I just brought out from the machine, and my husband was downstairs, my son was downstairs, my daughter was downstairs. I think she was somewhere different downstairs from my husband and my son. And the next thing I heard was fire. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna ruin my video. No. The next thing I heard was fire. And I ran downstairs. Right in my living room, my son was there. My husband was running helter-skelter with a laptop on fire. I grabbed my son. His hands were burning. His legs were burning. I took him straight up to the kitchen, opened up the tap, cold water, and I ran his hands and his leg. He was shouting. He was screaming. This is a boy that if he's riding the bike, going on the scooter and he falls, he will legit just stand up and continue. This boy was shouting. He was screaming, and I was confused. As a mom, as a parent at that point in time, I was in a state of confusion. I was running his hands and his leg at the same time under the running, water. Cold. I did it like that for 15 minutes. I was in tears. Afterwards, I brought out cling film and I wrapped it around him. And I know this from various trainings I've done, various teachings and everything from care. Not to deviate from this explanation, but I tend to tell a lot of people, in every situation, every job, everywhere you find yourself, always get something from it. I'm sure if I wasn't doing care, I probably wouldn't have known this. There's no way I wouldn't have known. Maybe I would, but I'm not sure I would have known. The experiences you're getting from care, the trainings, the way everything is being done, it will help you in one way or the other. It could be someone on the street, it could be accident in the house, it could be someone in church, it could be on the aircraft, it could be anywhere, and you will be that guardian angel for that person at that point in time. Back to what I was explaining, I wrapped cling film around it. That was going to release the pain a bit, trust a bit, and I put him on my back straight to the hospital, emergency unit, the burn section. The nurses were screaming. The doctors were looking at me like, and afterwards I called my husband. He explained that he was trying to change the battery. He got a new battery for his laptop and he was trying to change it. So apparently the battery was swollen and I think it got too hot and exploded. And because my son was very close to my husband when he was doing it, the steam was what affected him. But there was fire on the laptop. My husband had to run out with it because he was going to start spreading if he didn't do that. We were there overnight. It was being attended to, and I kept saying a word of prayer that God, this cannot be my story. I cannot come to another country and this is happening to me. No. Regardless of what anybody's saying, my son is fine. And they were attended to. We took him back and everything, and to the glory of God, and God alone, the way this thing healed beautifully. I went back to the hospital and they told me they cannot believe this was his hand and leg just few weeks back. He healed beautifully. It took a lot of my time because his right hand had bones and he had all this thing wrapped around it. His left hand had bones, or he had all this thing wrapped around it. His leg. And this is a boy that loves football. He's a left footer. He loves football. And he couldn't do anything. I was always carrying him. I had to back him at some point. When he wants to sleep, he had to sleep in my bed. Because I have to, use my hand to hold the legs. Because I don't want him to, scratch it, move it around. And then the thing, oh God, it was a lot. He was going through it. I was going through it. My family was going through it. But like I always say, it's a phase. And even in the Bible, even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. The confusion will come. The issues will come. The whatever will come. But my joy is God is alive and He's ever faithful. And that phase just passed. I started my new job. I'm trying to acclimatize to it. It was a different space. It was a different kind of, environment. It was a different, location. And all this just being mixed together, I felt like I didn't want, anything to affect my space. So I was just taking it one day at a time. I just couldn't have recording videos. I have a couple of videos that I need to edit and put out, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And for me, what is worth doing is worth doing well. If I'm not going to be putting my best to it, there's no point doing it. I just didn't want to. But I am very much better. A lot of people reached out to me on Instagram. Guys, I do not take it for granted. I do not take it for granted at all. I'm sure a lot of people that will see this will be surprised because I didn't look it, I didn't act it. I am bigger than whatever is coming. God will never give you what is more than you. And in the Bible, God has told me, He is my Lord, my God, that gives me daily doses of benefits. I have victory. I have favor. I have mercy. I have grace. I have restoration. I know who I am in Christ Jesus, so I will not be scared. After all this thing happened, I was seeing messages on Instagram like, you've not posted, Mimi, are you okay? Are you fine? I've not seen your videos. What is going on? And some people still said otherwise. If you don't want to post again, just delete your YouTube account. How can you just be posting and then you will not post for 5-7 weeks? At first I wanted to react to it, but I'm like, no. People say what they know. These people are not in my life and I do not expect them. And also it's coming from a place of love. I want to see your video. I really appreciate it, guys. I am not at any point in time taken for granted. Tomisin, Mr. Olawale, Harrison, Blessing, Mr. and Mrs. Acha, Ahmed, Mrs. Margaret. If you guys are seeing this, you'll be shocked because these are people. I have a side business I do where I help people get accommodation in the UK from Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, you've gotten your visa, you're coming to the UK, and because I know how difficult accommodation is, I try to help people get accommodation. And in the midst of this whole thing, these people, went on my seller, page, got the service, and I was helping them look for accommodation. I was doing viewings for them and everything, and I did not say anything. I did not, because these people, they are just, coming in, they are just I just want to help as much as I can. And if I've done anything, no matter how little it is, thank you for allowing me to do it for you. Thank you for trusting me enough to allow me to look for an accommodation for you. And I am glad you got one. All and each of you guys. I have gotten accommodation for 11 people. When I get to number 15, I'm gonna, have probably, a video with some of them, most of them, whoever is willing to come on board and just discuss it. That is something I'm willing to do. But to everybody who reached out, via Instagram, through DM, comments on YouTube, on previous videos, I really appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. But your girl is back and better. And this time around, we are posting all those videos. We are not holding it. We are posting those videos. I just feel like I owe it to you guys to come explain. Not because anybody's going to flog me if I don't. Nobody will. This is my YouTube channel. Don't mind me. Not like anybody will, but I don't like people to make assumptions. I like to be accountable for whatever it is I'm doing. Whether there's anybody to look at me, whether there's nobody to look at me, I like to be accountable. I like to explain myself. I like to make things known and clear. That is why I have been offline. Nothing at all. And I hope you guys will stick around again for your girl. Stick around for your girl. Your brother will say, I go to love and your girl is back. Anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video, which I'll be posting. I've decided that I'm going to be posting every weekend. Every weekend I'm going to be posting, and I'll be posting at least, either Saturdays or Sundays. So if you don't see a post on Saturday, you see it on Sunday. If you don't see it on Sunday, you see it on Saturday. One of the two. That's what I'm going to be doing. I have started editing, 2 of my videos I want to put out. And I hope you guys will, watch it, because these are videos that will help you. Real life situations happening in the UK. You guys should come along. How is everybody coping with all the new and 1,000 rules that are, coming up with immigration in the UK? How are you guys finding your jobs? 1 month in the UK, 2 months in the UK. What are your experiences? I'll bring guest speakers on board, people that will speak about being a mother, being a parent in the UK. How is the training like? Getting houses, how are you finding it? And just everything in between. Anyways, guys, do not forget to subscribe. Please, you want to subscribe. You see, if you don't subscribe, I will not have numbers. If I don't have numbers, I will not grow. And if you want my growth, which I know people want my growth, please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to subscribe. And don't forget to comment. When you comment, I'm like, yes, I put you for me, ginger, one NSC for me, ginger. You guys should comment, you guys should share, like, whatever it is you want to do. Pay vlog to carry the videos, let them appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Be good and mind your business. Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning.